one of the things that you may want to address that we've all been observing is that these viruses, like COVID-19, mutate. And we've seen variations, the so-called British mutation, there's Brazil, South Africa, variations of this basic disease that are more easily transmittable, more lethal, and appear to have a more severe impact potentially on young people. So talk to me a little bit about why it's important for young people not to think that they're invulnerable in this situation, that this is not simply a matter of either an old person's disease or a bad flu that they'll get over without any side effects.
Okay, so there's two issues there that we need to address. The first is what you've touched upon. Even though statistically, to be honest and transparent, the chances of a young, healthy person in their 20s or 30s who are otherwise healthy of getting infected and getting significantly ill is very, very low, extremely low compared to the elderly or those with underlying conditions.
Right.
However, I myself have seen patients that we've taken care of in the NIH Clinical Center who are young, who had an underlying condition like hypertension or diabetes or obesity, who felt, hey, I'm young, I'm okay. They got seriously ill. So you're not completely out of danger. Don't fool yourself. That's the first thing. The second point that you made is also quite true, is that some of the variants that are going around now are more transmissible, more lethal, and they're infecting younger people. But the other important point that I think is equally as important is, even though, let's say, a young person gets infected and has absolutely no symptoms, they say, so what's the big deal? Autopsy, no foul, no autopsy. The way we used to say in basketball. But that's not the case, because even though you feel fine, you are being part of the transmission cycle. So you could be infected and then inadvertently and even innocently infect someone who then infects someone who is someone's mother who has breast cancer on chemotherapy, or someone's friend who's obese and gets into trouble. So just because you don't get infected, that doesn't mean you're not part of the problem, because you're propagating the outbreak. So I appeal to, and I hope I get to people, that one, you have your own personal responsibility to protect yourself, but you really have a societal responsibility to the community, because you don't want to be part of the problem, you want to be part of the solution. And that's what young people need to hear, that it isn't okay, no symptoms, no problem. It's more than that.